Welcome back to Kepner Film. Today I'm going to be doing another track update, which I'm really excited because this evening actually, I redid some grading on my track on a hill on the corner because it was too steep for my speeder to go up. It was 5%. Now it's, I would say, about 4%. And I'm also going to be giving you a ride on my railroad. And the weed killer is actually working now after like a week and a half. So I'm really excited. I have all 2 cars and speeder and me, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to give you a ride in a couple seconds. We're going pretty fast right now. So I've got the 2 Gons with the seats and then the speeder here. Which the weed killer is at. Okay guys, today I'm gonna be just a little quick tour. So I got my speeder there, 2 of my black Gons for GRN stands for Grand Rapids and Northern couplers. We've got chains. One thing that you should put on your cars is chains for safety. So like on this car when you'd be driving. So I have 1 chain here. 1 chain over there, and it's just like, like a trailer, like car to trailer. So you want those because some railroads say you must have those to operate there. So I have those, and got these. My trucks are black, and you can see the weed killer has been working right here. And as you saw during the video, you could probably see here and there, all done. So this evening I fixed a corner right here. So that tree right there, all the way to the switch, right where my finger is. I fixed that by lifting this end higher to bring the slope, like, if it was this way, bring it up this way so it's less even. I did have little problems right there, a divot. And right there is too high, but I might just leave that there because why not? Our plans, moving the switch up by the trestle, extending it out 10 feet this way so it's not in the little ditch part. Maybe put a spur over where the straight is, where I left my speeder. Put another trestle right here next to this one when the switch comes in. That's really it, guys. And so we might put the spur just for a little town or something like that, put a little spur there and put it going this way, or we could go that way. So either way, we could do that. And actually, my railroad is actually coming together than what I thought. And the neighbor was spraying over by his trees, and he was like, wow, you've got so much done and whatnot. And that was kind of nice of him, and like, good work and good job, all that stuff. When we do move that 10 feet this way, I'm gonna re-gauge most of the turns to 7 5/8 gauge. Right now I'm running at 7.5 on my turns, so here's 7.5 on my turns. This one is not as tight. I choose not to do tight ones here because I didn't need them. You can definitely see right here it's not very tight compared to my circle where that turn is. So when I come over here, you see it's actually pretty tight compared to the other thing. And yes, the grass is growing through it. I know. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's 7.5. I'm gonna gauge it to 7 5/8, and I got no crack here in this one, and just a little crack. I know it expands and, you know, gets smaller and bigger, all that stuff. And the weed killer is coming up here, and I only did this like a week ago. It took less time compared to the side over there, which, you know, was kind of a pain. But yes, I did do some spraying up here, and finally the weeds are all gone because I did spray them. The weeds up here, you can kind of see. I have not done this side. I might mow it, then kill it. So it's because, like, this is what happens when you let it grow. When you let it grow and then kill it. So it's better to mow it down first. Like, I couldn't do anything down here. And I'll show you something else, guys. Okay, so I got my track gauge right here, which is kind of nice. So for my turns right here, I'm gonna just gauge it up. You know, like I was gauging up. Oh, it's actually pretty tight. It's not matching up for some reason. Okay, there you go. It's all matched up. 7.5. Just measured it. From this to this, it's 7.5. Flip it over. It's 7.5. It's 7 5/8. Which you can see right here. Not actually that much. So it's seriously not that much. Yeah, it was not very much. So I'm gonna do that because so more play, and hopefully the squeaky noise of the flange hitting the rail will go away. And I was having some problems on some of the rail. I think it was because, not here, but it was getting a little rough. Like the flange was rubbing a lot and a lot. And so that's what I'm gonna change to 7 5/8. Yes, I'm gonna have to redo the whole panel, but I'm only gonna have to do one rail. So that's nice. But the gauge that does my ties, the tie gauge to like how much each tie gets side to side, is not 7 5/8. So I might just have to do it off this. And right there is my house, which I'll show you down there. That's my house. That if we do put a spur in, that I will put the house in. So, you know, it's not complete, but, you know, I'll show you. Okay, guys, as you saw, there was so the floor is coated with stain, but not the stain like the epoxy shiny part to the floor, which I have not got to. I have not got to the walls. Actually, I've got the studs in for the walls, but I don't have like the siding of the walls in. And if you noticed, the hole in the bottom of the floor, it was actually, it's supposed to be a water tube. The house has running water. Yes, the house has running water. I know it's kind of weird. I have a pump for the house, which I got off Amazon. It was just like one of the ones that you use for aquarium. It's just a little pump, like something gallons per minute or something like that. I think it was like 50 gallons per minute, so it goes pretty fast. So that's what that was. And then the pump goes in the bottom of the house, under the floorboards. And as you saw under the house, they had you know, the floor holders, you know. So that's really it on the house. Eventually I'll put a roof on and some siding. That's probably gray, and it'll all look nice. And the sunset is really nice. And I'm sitting on the tractor. It's nice to have one of these, especially with the backhoe on the back of it. Okay, well, it's getting late. Got a lot of stuff done today. Got the trains out for once. And yeah. Hopefully you liked today's video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe and share to all your buddies and stuff if you know you want to. Hope to see you next time on the update of my track. And I also would like to get this track done by 2021, just at the beginning and stuff. So, well, I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.